entertainment thing because we don't want to dance from after.
Don't talk.
The after too much.
It's not the money. The parents will pay. I want money.
You are enjoying it.
I want money. I want money. It's calling my wife. You give me the money. I buy my back away. I eat because yeah. I can say I can get where to get. I have to eat. Beginning of working with me, they will eat something so and more times so I can go closer to 25,000. Yeah. When they want to pay, I close my road. You not buy. You buy a comment road. You know they see this. Yeah, they can skip it when they get there. When the car they say I say myself. I get go back. They go like say yeah. They
see the money. Interest. And why in my interest? Why I choose the bad road because the bad road can give us something money. And now you're facing it. I want you face the road, yeah, that good thing to other people that used to
enjoying that.
But we that get our leg, get our everywhere from you, the black here were eating. So then what would be the benefit? Which of the jobs and celebrities that coming to us that will be able to get something to eat per day? Or entertainment thing because we don't want to die from hard time.
Don't talk.
The after too much here. The poverty rate too high here. That's the reason why we are rich for us.
We don't get quiet.
We don't get quiet. We don't get ash all the things in the wrong way.
Bum. So yes, indeed, through the bar road, some of us we are getting our living. I don't know about you, but according to Gabriel Sibo and his teammates, they are getting their living through the bar road. A wonderful good evening. Indeed, it's in the evening time. 13 minutes past 5. And that's the time check. And this is a Truth FM 96.1. We are live right here from the nation capital. And we are here in Painesville, to be precise, Dupont Road. So later on, we're going to join our team to bring you, yes, indeed, in fact, they're going to be informing us exactly as to what will, in fact, what will be happening there. Because, mind you, they pay a surprise visit today at one of the, is that a human traffic area? Or because there are a lot of things happening, though. So yes, indeed, today our team pay a surprise visit at the Capitol building. Where some, look, sometimes there are some human, traffic and issues and situations. So sometimes we'll be in and out. Either you see us at your doorstep, and don't worry. We're going to bring you all of the information coming from that. And so our team, yes, indeed, our team, they went at the Capitol building on today, and they're going to fill us in with this report coming from the Capitol building. So let me see how best that we can link up with them. So please, to all of you that are following us, we want you to share. That's one of the best things, or that one of the one, in fact, thing I want you to do. Please share the show so that others can also follow the show live right here on Truth FM and that of Real TV, because when you share, that means you are also inviting other people to watch or to follow or to also maybe follow all of our programs and see as to what exactly we are doing right here at Truth FM and that are Real TV. So indeed, I'm Johnson Mabel Kula, my colleague, DJ Rattenberg joined by me. I know, Rattenberg,
I'm actually okay.
are
Okay.
you capping? What are you doing?
I'm tweeting right now,
Okay.
came from the traffic, there
Yeah,
was so
the traffic
many
caught you
Jimmy
somewhere,
traffic.
huh?
Yeah, bringing the traffic came from town,
Mhm.
coming to the Prince of Bill,
Mhm.
there's so many traffic, and like people coming from their working places,
Okay.
coming from school,
Mhm.
coming from the business center.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's so many Jimmy traffic right now in the city,
Uh-huh.
more especially when you come into the Prince of Bill. So like I know there's a few police officers out there making sure that they regulate the traffic. Yeah, so they're doing their best. I mean, the traffic police officers are actually doing their best and making sure that they're regulating the traffic, make sure that people find it easier to find a way home, find a way to whatever destination they're actually going to. So they are there making sure that they do what they can do.
Wonderful. They are there making sure. So later on, after we finish with our colleague from the Capitol building, trust me, later on we're going to activate a line to ask you about this Gabriel Sibo. In fact, this road that you are facing
Yeah,
is
so
a
much
power
problem.
building.
Love like interest.
Thank you. So life is interest. So later on, my colleague and myself will be talking about the road connectivity, what's going on, what are some of the bad feelings that come from the road network, or especially when the engineers are working hard to make sure that we have good roads. What are some of the feedbacks that we get?
People are not actually some of the places in the country. People are not actually satisfied with the road connectivities. You understand? Like facing the road, people are actually benefiting when it comes to the rural part in the country, where you find people actually making sure that they pull car from the mud, and then government going out to face the road. So it actually causing harm for them because they're where they have their living. You understand?
All right.
Yeah,
so later
they're
on
where
we'll
they have
come
their
back.
living.
Rather going to get
Somebody
this
else.
food. So that's it. So let me see what our team we're going to join in now. Yes, so indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me see. All right. So that goes straight to Capitol building.
Real TV, we are in the office of the chairperson on national security, Nima County District 7 Representative Musa Hassan Bedeti. We'd like to say good afternoon, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, firstly, I would say congratulations to you. Since your election as lawmaker of that district, we want to look at you in the public sector, apart from the private sector. How is it like? What difference are you seeing?
Oh, it's big difference. It's not the same. I mean, what in the private sector, especially when you're a decision maker, you make your own decision, you stand by it, you bear the consequence of it. But in the public sector, you have to make sure that you have the support of the majority before you get whatever you want. So it's more transparent, it's more accountable. So it's not a one-man journey in the public sector.
There have been concerns of people from the private sector when it comes to the legislature. Things change, but it is not like the same with you. Where did you get the energy from?
Stay in the business sector knowing there's so many hurdles, so many bad decisions, it affects you every day, and then so you decided, why don't I go to where the decisions are made so that we can make sure that the right decisions are made. So for me, that's my motivation. I mean, it's not like a job for me, but I see it as a national duty.
Well, series of issues you've been vocal. People who followed the social media and listen to the radio, you see Mr. Bailey, who has just come to the legislature, has offered a lot of arguments, indeed sensible ones, that are sometimes I agree with the presiding in chamber. He said that while you were outside of the legislature, you were reading through the House's standing rules and that you were going through what the Liberian people always talked about, the everyday bread and butter issues.
Of course, I mean, I've been a politician for all these years. I know what are the issues. I was motivated by all those issues to want to be. So I'm guided by the issues that brought me in the house. Nothing else.
Issues of we'll get to the issue of the B Mountain. There was a committee set up that went to do investigation on some of the allegations of bilateral practice. Liberians not getting to certain level of managerial positions at the company, and that argument was perfect. The committee has come out with recommendation talking about improving the health sector in that area, in that construction area, bone mines. They also talked about making sure that a Liberian that is there, though is not hailing from there, citizens calling upon that Liberian because he hails from Grand Bassa, he should either resign or he should either be fired. What were your own arguments?
Well, for me, my main area of attention was to make sure that B Mountain lives up to its obligation to the people. According to the committee, it has not done in full, so we have literally mandated them to do it and asked the relevant agencies of government to ensure compliance to their house order. So the issue of the Liberian, Mr. Dava Ali, I was not part of the committee, therefore.
You think there should be any call for him to resign because he's not from the county?
First, if it is based on the fact that he's not from the county, then that's bad. We should not encourage that. And if it is based on his actions, then we need to point out those actions and what laws or what rules those actions violate. But majority have decided that why it is, and I guess it is going to be that way.
Section on today was prematurely ended on grounds that there were some disturbances when the lawmaker from Riwaji in Honorable Debbie brought T-shirts, distributing the T-shirts, and the flow just went that kind of way. And of course, the presiding was level no authority but to end section. You think the way the War Crime Code issue is being channeled is properly going, or there's need that the both leaders from the both houses are talking about, both the Senate and the House of Representatives come together and see as to what is suitable to find in ensuring that the Liberian people get just what they do want?
The disruption today, I don't think was necessary. The House has already dealt with the War Crime issue. They have voted on it. Those who voted yes were more, 46 of them. So it's not before us, and it's going to the Senate. I don't think it was fair to use it to disrupt us because we have deliberated on it.
Did you vote for it?
You know the record. Why? I think the whole country knows my position on it. So
you're live on the TV. Maybe you could get restated as to where you stand.
If you don't know where or now I voted for it, then that means you have not been following the news. But my position was that I had not read anything there that would make me to vote for it. The time was short. They didn't listen to me. So I abstained.
If it is reintroduced, will you have a firm position?
There's no law before me that say it will be reintroduced. We have passed it. It's gone. If it comes before me, I will be objective. For me, it's about being objective. If it doesn't violate any rule, if it doesn't violate any previous law, then yes, as I see it, to put a war crime code in Nigeria, there are laws that you have to repeal. And there are issues that you have to deal with. If those issues are not dealt with, I think we're just grandstanding and just trying to make other people look bad. We all want, I want war crime code. I am in favor of war crime code. People die that need to be, whose life need to be accountable. But to just go and think, oh, work from code and then sign it doesn't work like that. This legislature has no authority to put up a code that's going to be higher than the Supreme Court. We need to deal with that. We need to ask the lawyers, how do we deal with that? The 2 or 3 legislators back had passed a resolution granting amnesty. We need to, if that needs to be repealed before you can, go on. They are just, if they can just follow the necessary procedure, the workman code will come easily for a lot of resistance. Or as it stands, to just go and say, I want open court. What is the authority of that court? The Constitution already says that the legislature cannot open any court that is higher than the Constitution, that is higher than the Supreme Court. That is already in the Constitution. So are we saying that we are going to open the workman court and people who are found guilty, they can go to the Supreme Court? Then what was the purpose? So we have to always, but I guess the majority have decided, so maybe our view is not important anymore.
The budget is before you. The 2024 draft national budget is before you for some legislative actions. Have you gotten the budget?
It's right here.
Have you gone through it?
What are you going to do? Ministry of Justice, my area. That's what I'm going to do.
Have you seen any difference from the 2023 budget and that of this draft budget that's before you? Specify you are the chairperson of security.
No.
There's no difference? Is there improvement or no improvement?
This budget is a joke, complete joke, disaster.
A joke?
Yeah, the people are not serious. It's unfair to this country.
So what is there?
I say it's a joke. You say, what is that? I mean, nothing there.
It's before you now. You intend pushing so that something will be placed, if not added, so that...
yeah, hopefully we'll put different book. But then, you see our children dying from drugs, our country. Then you get DA 2 million. Out of that 2 million, 1.6 that to pay the people there. Are you serious?
This is the...
Yeah. Read it. Drug enforcement, 2 million. Are you serious? The drug issue in this country is worse than the police issue.
So you think the pronouncement from the executive could be a bluff?
Now it could be. It's a joke. I told you, my man. If you don't know the meaning of joke, take Google, it will tell you. I say the budget is a joke. It's a complete joke.
The legislature works in a way wherein you may see the lapses, but in a much that you can lobby with your colleagues to support your ideology, you may just not succeed. I'm still concerned about, have you started to solicit support from your colleagues so that you will be able to have some...
We will not be able to change everything, but we'll make a lot of changes in it.
You think the security sector can be assured of that, especially DEA?
Yeah, DEA definitely will get more money. This is a joke. Nobody will approve this. We're looking at money different places. We put it on the DEA.
Were you to be asked as chairperson of the committee, what is the estimated amount that you have to recommend to the committee?
$4-5 million minimum. You get more. You get about at least 10 million. But if you can start with that, hopefully you can improve it next year.
Before we leave you, being a member of the 55th, the 54th was highly criticized. It was described as a rubber-stamped legislature. In fact, the former presiding, that is the former speaker, Buffer Chimo, was also accused of dancing to the tune of the presidency, denying most of the colleagues from speaking on the floor and preferential communications that would bring the executive feet to the fire. What kind of legislature you think you are part of?
I think it's robust, as you can see it, much better than before. I hope it continues that way, but we're going very well. Yeah, definitely better than the one before it.
There are reports that the presiding, that's part of that. You say the legislature is robust, that is, you have people like you who are speaking to issues, but there are reports that the presiding is I mean, he has given jobs to people who quote unquote supported his bid to become speaker, and he found their potentials, qualified, and competent individuals that have not been prioritized to some, if not, statutory committees like.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever committee you're on, you can still do your job. It doesn't matter. The way the house is designed, you don't have to be on committee to do your job as a lawmaker. And the issue you want to bring on the floor, you can bring it.
Is he listening to you people?
Yeah.
Finally, just before we leave you, you also have this record of initiating and doing a lot of projects in the district for which you are currently representing. This question, do you intend going for a position bigger than that, even though there's nothing being pronounced like you are contesting in the by-election, but with the expansion of your projects in the county, is it an intention? Is it? Are you preparing for future elections?
Yeah.
That's the presidency.
Anything, anyone. A man of it.
It might not be the senator position.
I'd say anything. Anything the poor want, I will do.
Will you support someone independent by election?
No.
You're not going to take a position?
I'm too busy, man. You know, it's the same. They're all, good people. Anyone that can will work with them. So,
remember, you're a stakeholder.
Yeah, that's my position. Not bad. 4 good Nimbayans have decided that they want to be senator. I think every one of them qualify.
Are they reaching you?
Yes, some of them, not all of them.
Do you get them what?
No, I don't play games in politics. I don't support people in the dark. I take my position and that's it.
Thank you for speaking of us. I hope to be back when you have deliberated on a budget, because you given the budget for you to work in 40 working days.
Yeah.
So that we'll come to see as to whether something has been added to the DA budget or the LB budget or whatever sector that you want some addition to be added to. But before we leave you, again, for the few time you've read through the budget, is there anything that you have sought out that you think is not in the interest of the Liberian people and you will be scratching out, or you'll be giving the police endorsing to scratch out?
No, we just started looking at it, so I haven't developed enough. My overall view is that there's no mission, there's no ambition. This budget is basically telling the Liberian people that nothing will change in their life this year. That's the meaning of this budget.
600 plus million, you say nothing will change?
Yeah, but that's the same money that we have been consuming with no result. So it's not ambitious. It's not a dream that can make you scared. So it is what it is.
So you predict a failure?
No, I just predict the same way you are living now. That's what I told you. No, there will be no improvement. Everything will just stay the same for another year. And you can easily imagine it. Just imagine 2023, 2024 will not be different. It will be around 2025.
Is this a confirmation of Cohen that Liberians should manage their expectation?
Well, I don't know. It's not fair to ask them to manage their expectation. The government and the Unity Party Alliance said that they are going to change people's lives. They didn't vote for them because they like them or they found. They voted for them because they said the way you're living is bad, we'll change it. This budget says the way they were living, that's how they continue to live. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for speaking of Truth FM via TV.
Thank you.
brothers we were talking about. Or role, all of our projects. I'm muted also. Yeah, okay, so good. So yes, so let me see. Let's break from this song, Zawa. I don't know, boy. I don't know about you, but for me, I'm just down with this song, Zawa. And for matter of fact, go straight on YouTube, Mark, and all of the social media platforms that you think you can get song from to download this song coming from King Denix, brand new song on the black. So after this song, indeed, we're going to go straight into Gabriel Sibo and discuss a little bit. Then by 5:45, we're going to activate the line so that you too can be part of the broadcast. But I want to say thanks once more to our team for just well done the Capitol building. Just listen to the CEO, Honorable Musa Assembly, Representative District number 7, Nimba County.
Coming. You wake me up this morning, give me food to eat. Give me air to breathe, send me on my feet. Oh my daddy waiting, give me little sleep. Because I was going to bring shame to mommy. All the sacrifices that she made for me. The button around, they don't believe you. I drop me mad, they don't believe you. Me my people proud, they can't believe you. Now I drop me God, they can't believe you. The button around, they don't believe you. I drop me mad, they don't believe you. Me my people proud, they can't believe you. Now I drop me God, they can't believe you. A woman loading cow to go left on my feet. There was the boss, so mama can lose me on the street. The woman told that to my baby never put eat. Cause I in a table in a pan chicken feet. Of the body never away. Sour, beg it and take it moon. Sour, the body never away. Sour, beg it and take it moon. Sour, the body never doesn't believe you. Sour, I drive you mad, they don't believe you. Sour, me man people proud, they can't believe you. Sour, now I drive you car, they can't believe you. Sour, the body never they don't believe you. Sour, I drive you mad, they don't believe you. Sour, me man people proud, they can't believe you. Sour, now I drive you car, they can't believe you. Sour, I don't think I was preaching. All you there, I'll be a puppy. And I live on a thing of big man. Everywhere you have to eat a puppy. They thought I was going to be gone, afraid I'd be dead, they were all telling for now. And they was in a session, they wouldn't be back. I mean, they be calling a pull up. They are seeing I get when I said they were being here, see how they were begging PA. Now, shower the blessing, for me, a problem is on the end of my PA. Wake me up this morning, give me food to eat. Give me air to breathe, send me on my feet.
So, yes, indeed, Zawa. And that's the kind of song that I love, Zawa. You wake me up early this morning. Many thanks to Flex Beat and that of Bedecon Entertainment, our CEO, Honorable Laike Benete. So to all of you that are also following us via Facebook, let me say good evening. In Jiffy, will be recognizing all of you there and appreciating you. Also, we want you to also help us to share. At least just give us a one share, please. It will help us. And don't forget also Liberia's best makeup artist and hairstyle competition audition kick off on today, the 2nd of April, and end on the 25th of May. Audition fee is just 20 USD. Go out there if you are makeup artist or maybe you are hairstylist. For those of you who can do the makeup thing, right, to change our faces or our face the way it look, and the hairstyle also, you plait the hair. So Glen up Liberia, feeding to us all of the time, through the kind courtesy of our bosses, especially O'Neill Sumba Rabas. And their prizes, or winning cash prizes, The first price is 5,000 USD for the makeup artist, and for the hairstylist, it is same 5,000. So what are you waiting for? Good evening to all of you. Let me go straight into our Facebook and see we can go through with some of your comments. And if I recognize some of you, Dominic Kofi Handleberg say, in fact, good afternoon. I'm watching live from Zwedru. Oh, okay, that's great. You are watching live from my home county, and the country meet is about to. That's good, man. Thank you so much for watching there from Zwedru, Grand County. And Frank say, Kerry say, good evening. I'm following from Toronto, Bon County. Okay, that's good. Thank you so much for following us from that end of Liberia, from Toronto, Bon County. Chuchu Pop say, I'm following from Grand Mount County. That's good, Chuchu. Thank you so much, Chuchu, indeed. Just give us one share, please. That will also help us so that others can also follow the show. And August Jemini King. Okay, August Jemini King say, good evening. Following from Cal City. That's good, from Kakata. That's great. Thank you so much, August Jemini King. And to all of you that follow this broadcast via the radio, and to also want to say good evening to all of you. Fred Yimpo, right? Yimpo, I'm correct. If I'm, yes, indeed, if I mispronounce the name, sorry, Fred Yimpo. Fred Yimpo said, this is powerful. This powerful representativeness is 212. Indeed, he's 212. He's the most talked about representative right now in the country. And President Mabel understand, yes, indeed, I think we already worked on that. So in a jiffy, we will go straight to the line and see, but let me play this fan coming from Sano County, and this is Gabriel Sibo and his colleagues.
Almost look like what I've been feeling bad. Reason being is that they road through the bad road, we get our facility. Left that interest. They roll in our interest, the bad road, and the only way we can get less on here for the inside get something for ourselves. But now see your facing the road, and when you face the road, we not be getting something. Then suffering will come to us, and now small suffering coming on the table. One of our work for they say, but every day we come, each car give you 250, each truck give you 2,500. Truck passenger car give you 500. The motorbike give you 150. At the end of the day, we can get about 10, 15, 20,000 a day. So I think in our community now we got good something there. Like every time we know our community phone to be our town hall to do some toilet paying and things. But now you're facing the road. How will we be generating money? So the facing on the road a bad dream to us. Yeah, we feel it bad because after facing the road, what would be benefiting? What would get a job for to do to be getting such a money? It's not fair to them, but me, it's happening to me. And to them, they fair because I benefit from myself. They destroy the money, passing from my house. The benefit from myself. I want money. So I'm enjoying it. I want money. I want money. You're spoiling my house. You give me the money, I buy my back where I eat because yeah. Let me see. I can get where to get because I have to eat. The beginning of working with me, they will eat something so more times so I can go closer to 25,000. Yeah. When they want to pay, I close my road. You not buy, you buy a common road. They sleep with this. Yeah, they can still be when they get there in the car. They can say, who will go for? I say myself, I get Copa. They go like yeah. They see the road, you see that good thing, but means that bad thing. Because that's an interest. And why in my interest? Why I choose the bad road because the bad road can give us something money. And now you're facing the road. I want eating close. And we're feeling bad. We'll be real sad. We're trying to tell the president that they road are you facing. You feel that you feel good on the southeastern. But we are over here. And they're looking back.
So that through the road we can get money. That means if the road is bad, in fact, you facing the road is like when we bereave. But
you know, facing the road, meaning the guys at that place will not actually benefit from what they actually are benefiting.
But are they benefiting legally or are they benefiting illegally? Which one? Because there's some benefit that,
according to them, not the interest. Okay. So saying there is bad and the benefiting me in the interest. Okay. All right. So if you face the road, it won't benefit what it's benefiting right now.
And so, in fact, they said something good, or even though they said a lot of things that I don't easily support, but they say every rule is faced. That means for those that get money.
They're gonna be passing that
I
smoothly.
don't want to be passing with a car here.
Yeah, they're benefiting. So right now the road is bad. They're actually benefiting. They're enjoying the road.
And this is why I think it'll be good that some of the roads, especially the highway and Ratten, we have their bucket or maybe something there where people be able to put maybe 1 or 2 cents, right?
So
like for example, when you reach to the town, then you pull less cent or maybe
what
$1 or
government can do right now,
Yeah.
what government can do is they should do things. It should be government inclusion. I include everybody.
Okay.
I don't care where you live or however you may be living.
Are
But
you
they should
talking about
include
town
you.
for the road construction? or
Like,
what?
They should include everybody. Like when it comes to villages, you understand, they should make sure that they have at least people there doing certain things, that to make sure that they be part of certain things. And it should be something they should be doing to make sure that everybody in that area should be like doing, not everybody, but some people should be doing something. Because if people are not there, people are there not doing anything, they're gonna be like somehow being down, they're gonna be feeling somehow different, they're gonna be feeling that they're not part of certain people. So government should create an avenue, they should create a platform for people should be part of certain things. This just what they're trying to say. But the barrow was benefited in when government came in and start to make sure that they fix the role, and they understand that investing in the role, it was not no more benefit. Then they will not get any benefit. People are gonna be passing smoothly, so they're gonna only be sitting looking at the people. So
I'm not saying,
yeah,
are you a human rights lawyer? Look, you are digesting the entire thing. Like, in fact, you are speaking for the people.
when you're trying to give a signal that people are actually suffering in the country, people are suffering massively, people are suffering beyond every bound. So it actually means that government should see reason to make sure that they create avenue for the government inclusions. I include everybody in this government. They should make sure that people in the rural part, because it's showing the sound that people are actually suffering. People are in a rural part suffering, because if you can hear people saying the road is actually benefiting us in a way that the road is bad in that kind of situation, it doesn't sound good to anybody. It doesn't make sense to anybody. But in the other way around, it actually saying that people are actually suffering. People are under that kind of constraint, so that they have to see it necessary in exploiting people. They actually exploiting people, because since the road is bad, they see it necessary for exploiting other people who are using the road. So it should remind government that we should see it necessary to see how best we can put these people in certain places so that they can be benefiting.
So that means just because of poverty, then we say, right? So just because of poverty, this is why these people are sounding the way they are sounding.
Yeah. On the high increase of poverty, it's on a high increase of poverty. There's a reason you see people sound this way. If you think that people are benefiting somehow, getting their own money, or being part of certain people, certain part of the government, they feel that they're part of people, they will not be signing that way. But he said life is
even when they get job, when they have something doing, right?
If you have something doing, they will not sound that way. They will not sound that way.
All right, 077-833-9682. That's the number to call you to be part of the show. We are discussing Gabriel Sibo and his colleague.
Yeah.
From the in fact, from the highway there. So maybe someone will want to say maybe this is one of the reasons why sometimes the
construction is actually people feel like it slowed down because guys on the highway they're actually benefiting. When that breaks down, sometimes they will have that opportunity to have a job. They will have their own job now. Okay. So when car break down, they're going to have that opportunity to get a job. They're going to pull the car out. They're going to pay them. The car going to spend 2-3 days in a month. They're going to even be delaying to make sure they pull that car, because every time they spend that, they're going to get benefit. But the reason is that they are not doing anything.
077-833-9682. What do you make of these our Liberian brothers and sisters that are, in fact, two men, Liberian brothers who are talking about the road construction, through the road construction. In fact, it's like, in fact, when they bereaved, I don't know, why would you be bereaved just because of the road is perfect?
Frustrating.
Frustrating. So we are discussing all of the things in the traffic. Mind you, there's sometimes we have the kind of a structure, or rather, sometimes you have a structure right on the road, and the people go and take it, remove this structure because we want to fix this road. You say no, This is my land. This is my place. This
What
is
is
it.
pleasing, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? All
Like
things
the
gonna
phone
be
want
same.
to do, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
0775
yeah.
027776 0775
Or coming, but the phone like
027776.
the phone like is
Just
freezing.
call
Yeah. So go to your side.
0775 027776 0775 027776. I just call and make an input.
Yes, indeed. Sorry, my phone is freezing on this side. I don't know what happened. Maybe because the place is cool. Look,
Okay, don't.
don't get fed up. This time we probably can enjoy our part of.
So let's put this present. Let's put this
Because at night it can be easy
yeah,
for
hello.
us.
Yes, hello.
Your name is from where, Jones?
Okay. All right, this is Mr. Winston Johnson calling from Mutual Community.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I listened to that short recording. I think this guy does not support development throughout his life. Because his role, which he sits by, for and people are getting to fix it up, and he reads. His intention really for development is far off. All he needs to do, if that was a short opportunity, he should think outside the box on how he can make things work instead of wanting to look at continuous suffering throughout the country. Maybe he's not moving and he's just one place and he's accumulating money from people. That is why he thinks that he's doing. But I condemn his statement. It should not be. He should support development. And this thing, everything will not be government. We ourselves are citizens. We should sometimes look at entrepreneurial development. We should stop talking of government. There are some possible opportunities around us. We just need to tap into it, see how we can start at small. But our way of thinking is everything should start big. That is why for us to delve into entrepreneurial activities is giving us trouble. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yes.
John.
Another call there?
Yeah, 0775 027776 0775 027776. All right. So he's talking about people should have in the entrepreneurship. But let's
Yes.
do this person. I will come
Okay.
back and talk more about that. Good evening.
Yeah, Solomaka.
Your name is from Jones.
Yeah, I'm calling from Boston.
What's on your full name, Solomon?
Solomaka.
Okay, Solomon.
That's it,
Boston.
Mr. Solomon.
Okay,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Solomon.
Yeah, you see, that man, he doesn't want development. But you see, we are talking about something of decentralizing agriculture in the rural sector,
Okay.
in the rural counties. Okay? You put the agriculture program, let them carry some of them in those areas, in those rural counties, and then have the cooperative farm, government communal farm. You employ the guys in the work. You need the rural roads, let them work for government. Also, agriculture program, they were not being making agriculture something to be in the offices. Let them compete on agriculture, let them carry agriculture or particular agriculture in the bushes. So they promote the garden. That's the way the garden will leave the rule. But the garden doesn't want to work. It doesn't mean that he wants to spoil the rule. He
Thank
doesn't
you.
want to work.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pick another person along. Good evening. Your name is from Jones. Yeah, go ahead, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from two angles. From the side of the journeyman, this fiction. First of all, I'm Samuel F. Balkin calling from Google Farm. Sorry for that. Sure, I'm there.
Okay.
Then I look at the government angle, that real lack companies already admit. If a man has a job, they won't think the way those guys are thinking. But after a job, they have to be, they to find means to survive. Because what they are doing or what they were doing, they were not doing it last long. It's just like fixing up stuff.
Because man, you recently come here again.
When the rain thing comes and they get involved in it, but when the rain thing passes, what can they be doing? So they should find means to work that way it will earn money criminally, not just something like temporarily. They use that medium to stop development.
Thank you.
But on the other hand, there's also singular period that we don't have enough job employment for other people. Based on that, even if you give them goal, because they are not direct beneficiaries, they may think it is fine for them. That's my input.
Thank you for for your input. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We have 4 more minutes to go, but that will be
Yeah,
your
but
call.
as you talk to this person,
Yes.
yeah. Good evening. Your name is from where you join us? You have to amplify your voice. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take more calls, maybe 1 or 2, then we cross.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
then we
So
call it.
to talk to this person, your name is from where you join us? Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
All right, boss. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Mhm.
We got the one person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to this person, good evening.
The line is very, very genuine.
Okay, go ahead.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So, Rathan, before we go, yeah, just listen to Liberians of giving their own, take on what we just discussed. So, what you want to say to them?
Quality odds. For this audio, you have to take it from both angles.
Okay.
From the angle of the guys who are talking about, they are actually benefiting, like the
facing of the
role. They're benefiting in their own interest right now because they're benefiting because right now is because
nothing to do.
They don't have anything to do, and the avenue is not there. It's not created. The platform is not created for them to make sure that they found something to do. So they see it as necessary in exploiting other people from that role, from a bad role condition, right?
Okay.
And so, and they're going to come back to government. Government, what can you do? What can you do in this situation to make sure that those guys who are there not having anything to do and they find the barrow conditions are necessary in exploiting other citizens or peaceful citizens? They're exploiting it because exploitation is going on right there.
Because unknowingly you'll be thinking that what you're doing is right, but
it's bad for other people, right? So government should also see it necessary to provide a platform, maybe the agriculture farm, create that avenue where they're going to be there working on a daily basis and creating our revenue for themselves and their family. And you will not find people actually at that place and are wasting their time to say they're going to be destined to make sure one car break down to have something to get from people. So that should be something concerning to central government, and also it should be something that they should also find remedy to do something better than standing on that road. Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. And let me thank to all of you for being part of this wonderful show this Tuesday evening. Today is the 2nd of April, and let me say thanks to our team right there on the field, headed by Laike Benete, or Director General of Better State CEO Laibi. Thank you so much for a job well done. And Rachel Lucini, Flexbeat, yes, all today was just a surprise package, and indeed we're really surprised. Thanks to Augustine Tisa also, who was seen also on that interview. Thank you so much for a job well done. And to our CEO, thank you for everything that you've been doing, and you keep doing for the Liberian people. So this live recording, we'll keep it here and we'll be playing it over and over. This thing is not only happening in the southeast, in central Liberia, or maybe I even think this thing is also happening right here, even in the capital city. There are other people who are also preventing development illegally. Let me frank. I know that things are difficult. I know that things are hard, but you cannot also stand in the way of development because you feel that you are suffering, you are struck. So because when the rule is not there, how will you even get a job? You will not get a job. So you need a rule, because most of the companies that are here in Liberia, they are always crying because of bad rules. Maybe some of us, we don't know, but because of bad rules, no, let's say that now my brother and son, we're cussing ourselves. Tonight, we're going to sleep when?
You know,
we're going to sleep in April heat tonight. In fact, we'll be sweating tonight. So all of these things should be there. Government, don't sleep. You got to wake up and make sure that at least, even if we'll add it up to say 4 major things, we'll focus on the road, electricity, water, and heft. Then the 5th one will be security, because security go by the rule of law. So these things work together. Make sure that you focus on these things, because when these things are well in place, mind you, development already there. Yeah. Development already there. Because even when you carry water, for example, and when you carry water to Grand Basso, and another job creation.
The problem about the whole thing is that in the capital, the nation capital, there's nothing stable here right now.
Everything that is not stable. So all of you that are crying on our side,
what actually we're actually doing, and as a country, so how will we take it to the rural part? How there's going to be decentralized in other places? And you understand? There's nothing stable in the capital. Nothing. The water, the current, nothing is stable right now. So
nothing. We are all struggling. So all of you that are even crying,
it's bad.
Gabriel Sibo, we won't join you to the crowd.
It's frustrating. You understand? So there's the need that things be put into place. Yeah, government should see reason and put things into place.
Capital City struggling. They have up in you.
Okay, so you see what happened.
So that's it. Thank you so much. Keep watching Real TV 2FM. For those of you who just joined us, I want to say thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you when we catch you, and that will be on tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, Wednesday we're gonna be here again.
Wednesday. Thanks to all of you. I'm Johnson Mebankula. All right. So good night from our end here. Let me leave with our brothers.
Yeah, feeling bad. Reason being is that they roll through the bad road, we get our